Yati sihat?
Sihat, Alhamdulillah.
Hari puasa ke?
Dia tak puasa. Alia je.
Dia kat London ke kat Nottingham?
No, not in London.
Masih di London?
Masih di London lagi. So, Alia je.
Okay.
Dia kat London. Mommy, can you bring the book here? Mom, can you bring the book here?
Okay. Jom kita mula. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah. Kita bertemu malam ni untuk kita ada satu online talk session bersama tetamu khas yang datang daripada Malaysia, Puan Hayati Abdul Hamid. Sebelum kita mulakan sesi ini yang bertajuk Educating Children Creatively, insyaAllah saya nak perkenalkanlah sedikit background tentang Puan Hayati. Jadi kalau saya sendiri, saya kenal Puan Hayati melalui rangkaian tadika Naluri. Puan Hayati ada lebih daripada 13 cawangan tadika Naluri Early Excellence Center di Malaysia. Dan Puan Hayati pun memang banyak terlibat dengan seminar-seminar parenting, dan daripada tahun 1989 beliau adalah penulis tetap dalam ruangan keibapaan dalam majalah Umi, dan banyaklah menganjurkan seminar-seminar keibapaan daripada tahun 1993 sampai sekarang. So banyaklah pengalaman-pengalaman yang insyaAllah mungkin Puan Hayati boleh kongsikan dengan kami sini kan hari ini. Selain daripada Naluri, tadika Naluri tu, Puan Hayati pun banyak dilantik menjadi konsultan bagi tadika-tadika di bawah organisasi korporat, antaranya ialah PXL, Telekom, Kipsas Kuantan dan PKNS. Dan Puan Hayati juga bertindak sebagai mentor MARA untuk program pembangunan peruncitan Bumi Putra, program awal kanak-kanak kluster pendidikan. Dan beliau telah melatih dan membimbing 14 usahawan pendidikan awal kanak-kanak. Dan beliau juga banyak membuat lawatan berkala dengan konsep dari negara-negara macam UK, Ireland, Singapura, Indonesia dan Korea. Okay, so insyaAllah untuk malam ni dia punya format mungkin untuk the first hour kita dengar dulu perkongsian daripada Puan Hayati. Kemudian the last 30 minutes kita akan buat Q&A. So either boleh tulis soalan di group chat ataupun boleh hantarkan melalui WhatsApp ataupun di boleh message Facebook IKRAM UKE kalau ada apa-apa soalan. Okay, so saya pass over to Puan Hayati, insyaAllah.
Auzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Terima kasih. Thank you very much Dr. Wan Maisara for the intro. Tentang what I've been doing. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, I would like to take this great opportunity to share what I've gone through lah, through the years of parenting. Mula-mula pun sama macam you all juga mencari-cari. So now it has been since I think more than 30 years, 30 years involving with children, involving dengan society, in many roles lah, role as teacher, as entrepreneur, social entrepreneur, as social community, with the community, involving the community. Auzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa na'udzu billahi min anfusina min sayyiati a'malina. May yahdihillahu fala mudilla lahu wa may yudlil fala hadiya lahu. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Amma Sasul pula hari ni, insyaAllah. So, alright. Tajuk, we have a short session hari ni, about 1 hour. So, tajuk today is about educating your child creatively. Educating your child creatively, I would try to, dalam masa yang ada ni, the important points yang I would share, which what would differ ataupun whether it works or whether it doesn't work. Selalunya from what the things that I share is something that from my experience with my own children, with the community, and in the setup of the preschool centers, dealing with many children in many areas. There are some patterns, patterns which it works for the young jiwa-jiwa yang suci ni. Okay, so tajuk kita hari ni educating our children creatively. There are two angles to it. Educating our child, we have memang as our role. We want to educate. Most of all of us lah nak educate, nak give the best for our child. Tak tak ada yang kata pagi petang siang malam kita kerja. Ni is for our children, for future. Dan sama juga at the same time kita kata apa benda yang kita nak develop, apa benda, how do you want to educate our children, so that thing I want to propose in our session today ialah we can deal, kata we can have the strategy of dealing with children is creative strategies in dealing with our children, whereby kita all of us dah tahu rasanya, I mean we are to, I hope it's okay kita buat bilingual the session, whereby the children born to us, I mean the children born, they are all genius, they are creative, they are intelligent people when they are born, maknanya because they are the best that Allah has chosen to come into this world. Okay, and then interestingly pula sometimes kata more often than not, kalau kita tak particular, this genius that has been born becomes being de-geniused by the system, by our parenting styles, our parenting or the schools that we send our children to. That is a very something very heartbreaking to know. That is a reality, because contoh, I will give an example. Let's see. If I say I have seen in my work with the children, involved with the children, 3 years old child datang tadika, handsome, cantik ni anak ni kan, but bila he was stuck, bila duduk ciri kanak-kanak kan, always happy, work, they are active, but when I see a child coming to the center duduk diam, baik, terlampau baik, there is something wrong with the child, because they are expected to be active, alright? And then the other one pula, at 5 years old, the child nak makan, they can't even feed themselves. Nak makan sendiri, tak gerti nak makan. Nak makan nasi, tak pandai. Tak gerti nak suap sendiri, at 5 years old. And then at the same time, the same child nak pergi toilet pun tak pandai. The teacher would have to assist him to go to the toilet at 5 years old. So you can imagine what happened to this child. We are not talking about creativity is something that kita nak anak ni to be able to be themselves, to be able to lead themselves. Ini anak yang lahir cukup sifat apa semua, tetapi because of kita punya lack of strategy, silap strategy in early childhood education, how their routine, what has been going on in their life for the 3 years, for 5 years tu, eventually anak yang sihat walafiat bijak tu jadi incapable. So itu maksudnya di antara nak ceritanya creativity, intelligence, imagination ni, it comes in a package. If you are not confident, you don't even know how to take care of yourself independently, so there cannot be creativity there. I mean, orang kata the child is not creative, kita pun tak creative, because you were not able to develop a child that they are supposed to be. The intelligent child, the able child that they are supposed to be. Okay, so I nak cerita the meaning of creativity in dalam konteks perbincangan kita hari ini. Today, what we are talking about, creativity in a sense that, let's say, a child that is confident, got ideas, being a leader, so I will share you a story, real life, how a child can creatively solve a problem. Yeah, that's what we are talking about. Yeah, at the same time, we have, bila kita kata creative, we use creative strategies with our children. Eventually, we also want our child to be intelligent, creative, yeah, independent, and leading in the society. So that is the meaning of where we are going to dalam konteks educating our child creatively. Yeah. So I will share that I senang nak share something that I share very close to me, my own child. Contohnya, this is what happened when I noticed one time ni storytelling. Satu hari, bukan satu hari, after some my child was that time I think just form 1 sekolah menengah form 1, and then I just realized that at about around 2-3 o'clock there will be phone ringing. At that time tak ada lagi handphone ni, phone ringing. Masa itulah I just came back from the preschool. I want to rest. But when there's always, I see that there's a pattern. By 2 or 3 o'clock, there was someone would be ringing for, and then it's always for Alia, Fatimah Alia. Aku nak cakap dengan Fatimah. So I in a way rasa, alamak, or people always calling at this time when I want to rest, kan. So one day I pun tanya dia, and I asked her, why is it your friend are always calling you around 2 or 3 o'clock in the evening, in the afternoon, when you just came back from school, 1 o'clock, 1:30 baru sampai rumah, kan, and then now you are calling. Why? So it's something. So Fatimah would say, oh, it's nothing, just want to ask about something. Kata, what about? So it's about what to wear, what to bring to school, what books to wear ke, what baju nak pakai ke, for this afternoon ada class that they have to go. Dia kata, don't they listen? Where were they during the announcement? Kata, they were there, but the teacher didn't tell exactly what to do, what baju nak pakai, bag mana nak bawa. So how do you know? I asked her, well, how do you know? So dia kata, I just teka cakap, dia kata, kan. I just teka. So it seems that she has been giving tekaan-tekaan ni yang working, yang betul, So that means common sense. Being able to understand and becomes, tiba-tiba dia jadi macam a leader dalam group dia. So that to me, that is creativity that we are talking about. Yeah, right. Okay, so that's cerita pasal education, how important it is for us to use the right strategy with our children, sehingga eventually the child is confident to be able to solve whatever problem that they have yang mendatang. Ya, yang tak kira lah masa sekarang umur 2 tahun ke, 12 tahun ke, 20 tahun ke. Ya, we hope eventually with these few topics, this half an hour or 1 hour session, we have menggariskan a few the main points. Kita harap kata seperti pepatah Melayu, kan, dia kata benih yang anak kita ni sebagai benih, kalau tercampak di laut akan menjadi pulau, dan benih yang tercampak di atas darat menjadi apa? Menjadi bukit. Okay, sama pepatah, you kena belajar pepatah Melayu. So that is maknanya wherever they are, they will be able to be, they will be able to stand for themselves. Yeah. So okay, so how does it go? So the next one we'll be talking about kita kata when it comes to creativity, kita kata when we want to there are three aspects in creativity. Yeah? When we want to do creative parenting our children, there are 3 aspects that we have to address. Yeah, satu, we have to be able to for our children to listen to us, dengar kata kita kata, kan? There are 3 aspects to a human development yang we have to cater for them to be able to rasa seronok nak dengar and be part of us. make us being very, orang kata, interesting to be with. Okay, so first aspect is about knowledge part. If you are one person who are knowledgeable, children tu semua you tahu, oh macam ni, apa ni, what happened, apa ni, kata, about knowledge, you can cerita pasal, kata, besides books, we share our ideas with our children. So the children becomes knowledgeable about many things. Now, kata, so we have to be able to expose our children with many types of books, many types of genre, apa ni, titles, aspects, so that they know about sports, they know about tafsir dalam Quran, they know what Allah says, they know what, kata, how to do projects, craft projects, craft works, they know how to, kata, about benda-benda yang apa ni, like making, kata, about transport, all those informations or knowledge which can go, the children can use through not only, kata, their thinking, but also all their senses are developed. Contoh dia mata dia ada kata, our sensorials, matanya, mendengarnya, telinganya. So bila dengan mata tu dia tengok benda-benda tu yang boleh belajar. Jangan tengok-tengok sahaja. So kita boleh tengok, oh benda tu menarik. So dari segi knowledge, kemudian the other one, bila kita bercerita tentang knowledge tu, the other one pula ialah how do the children engage with the knowledge yang kita bincang dengan dia. Let's say about transport, so interesting about about transport, and then contoh transport ke, baju raya, pasal raya ke, baru ni just about raya kan, kata, how do they feel about kata, let's say apa ni, pasal how this is time raya. They want to know about many things, what is during the Ramadan thing. Yes, hello, kita ada someone there. Alright, baju raya. So when we refer to a book interesting about knowledge, is that how our children connect to that knowledge about butterflies, about balls, about trucks, how passionate, how interesting it is. So bila kita berkongsi dengan anak-anak tu, is always with passion, excitement tu kita kena tunjuk, jadi barulah anak excited. Sebab ciri anak-anak ni pun memang lots of energy, they are active kan, so we have to be able to engage dengan diorang macam tu, baru dia orang nak connect dengan kita. So we have our knowledge. Knowledge senang nak dapat sekarang kan, through the YouTube lah, everywhere. Orang kata knowledge is at finger hands, at your fingertips. Types of books you baca, and then orang kata dari segi passionate, orang kata bersemangat, seronok, and then eventually the third one is what you do with the knowledge. Okay, I cerita tadi pasal, saya kongsi tadi cerita pasal contoh my experience juga. We share, let's say a topic is about on raya, and then we want to do baju raya. So I show some books about designs baju raya, but designs, princess design ke apa. So the children look at, have an opportunity, look through what research sikit, and then they will decide. Oh, they're excited with the types of designs that we can have. And then ini anak perempuan ni kan, okay, kalau anak lelaki cerita pasal construction of a robot ke kan, eventually excited, and then you get the robot done. So it becomes a triangle of creative excellence, from knowledge, get excitement, and then you do it. So macam yang contoh yang baju raya tadi, for a child, anak perempuan ni, okay, do discuss pasal designs of baju, okay, and then excited, and then the child get to choose design apa yang nak. A lot of discussion there, a lot of discussion. So maknanya the child can give input to you, and we share why this dress better ke, material macam mana. Oh, it's not easy to do it, how to do it. So because sometimes child punya choice tu a bit far-fetched ke, so we have to counter balik. Bila counter balik, and then you have to cerita balik apa ni, of course bila lah kita bagi peluang dekat anak kita, bagi idea, we want to fulfill the idea, but of course lah kena balance lah dengan nak cari kontrak apa ni, tailor mana nak jahit kan. So contohnya, so happen I know how to do a bit of tailoring. So I made a design, I made the baju tu, and then I think until today that baju is still available. I think lebih cantik daripada baju Elsa kot, my Princess Elsa. Kalau cucu I tengok, baru tadi when we were discussing about this topic, it came, tak apalah, I cerita this real thing, whereby we did the research. Eventually, the child got to choose the design that they want, and the child nampak kita take it seriously. Kita search for the barang, bahan, and create it. So from what we are saying there, showing that ialah, when we want something, we do research, and we are serious, and we take the steps to do it. So the children are used to the routine. To me, that is the creative excellence routine, which we always go through that system. The children will become better and better. Because imagine, kalau anak dah belajar, contoh kalau kita kata tadi, okay, let's say pasal apa, let's say dikata-kata macam my child was one of the cucu was doing an experiment on tea flowers, a tea from the flowers in the garden. So they did the experiment. They were doing an experiment. They went into the garden, so found some flowers and edible flowers, and we made some tea. And then after that, they improve. After the more knowledge about flowers, some flowers are edible, so, and they were excited, so they collect all the flowers. That becomes from knowledge, that becomes excitement, passion is there. And then the third action ialah action. They do the action, and when they did the experiment, they put some lime inside there, honey lah. Is kita panggil that experiment is about butterfly pea flower, butterfly pea. And then they improve on that, on the results, the product of the tea from the garden. And then they will be able to create new knowledge, because of the action taken. Berani mengambil tindakan, berani ambil action on the knowledge tu, anak-anak akan create new knowledge from the experience ini, buat how to improve on the tea. Okay, more sugar ke, more honey, more lime. So they become something that it becomes theirs. They feel they are involved in that knowledge development. Yeah, all right. So the other one which I think I want to share ialah the three triangles. So now let's see, make it simple. The next thing ialah let's practice the creative parenting part. Okay, I don't know. Before we go there, I want to mention one thing. I want to mention first one thing about accepting your child, accepting our child. Our child ni sometimes we have anak laki, anak perempuan kan. Lepas tu ada anak yang the type yang banyak cakap, banyak mulut, some quiet, some thinker, some observant, and some kalau in terms of our discussion, they are reserved, yeah. But some are very kalau kita cakap, dia harus dengar, they will just come, they will respond immediately. Some, kalau you tak bangun, kalau you tak bangun, they won't, there's no action. So you know that your child, if you have dalam audience yang with me today, maybe we have a young children, 1 year old, or even some of you maybe have yang 10-year-old kan. Kalau yang 10 so, and maybe you it's not just you only have one child, you may have 3 children, and you know those 3 children, they behave differently. There's no 3 children they will be the same. Memang tak akan adanya, because one will not be like the other. They will want to be themselves. It will be different from their sisters, the siblings, yeah. Okay, jadi accept the child, because once we accept where they are, inshallah it will make it better for them to do to perform what they are supposed to do. Contoh, kalau kita kata when we melalui pergaulan dengan anak-anak kita yang tu kita tak puas hati, yang ni kita tak puas hati. Jadi image kita dengan anak ialah mama tu semua benda susahlah nak puaskan hati mak. So benda tak kena. Okay. So satu lagi mak ikutlah buatlah apa-apa yang suka. Itu pun tak boleh juga, ya. So you have to be balanced, ya. There are times that kita kata you are people of your words. If you kata boleh, tak boleh means tak boleh. Not only them boleh, you pun tak boleh juga kalau you tak boleh. So everybody is fair. Okay, tak adalah one rule for anak ni boleh, one rule for anak tu tak boleh, or one rule for the children tak boleh tapi kat parents boleh. Tak boleh lah. It seems you are seen as not being fair. So one is being fair. So thinking skill anak, orang kata anak wouldn't be able to respond or respect whatever we say. Kita ajak dia orang nak borak pun dia tak berapa nak, because they think that we are unreliable. Okay, so those are the things. Ada juga orang yang kata saya ni hantar anak tadika Islam, taska Islam, tadika Islam, sekolah pun Islam, tapi macam tak adalah Islam sangat anak saya ni, tak ada dengar cakap saya, tak, orang kata saya minta tolong pun tak nak tolong. Sangat different from bila macam the parent came to the school to say that kita punya respon ialah our feedback to the child about the child is that the child is very helpful, very good girl apa semua, but it seems that at home totally different, the behavior is totally different. So when it happens that way, so I would ask her, what if let's say dekat sekolah ni kita allow her to clean the table apa semua, does she do that in at home? Ya, dia kata buat, but so bila dia nak tolong basuh pinggan ke whatever, what would you do if she says she wants to basuh pinggan? So bila she want, course dah kata cannot allow because nanti pinggan pecah, ya? Pinggan pecah nanti messy, banyak orang kata banyak masalah lah daripada yang selesai. It create new problems. So that's where we go wrong. Yeah, once your child ready nak buat, allow them to buat. Memang Allah dah bekalkan this innate curiosity, nak ke depan, nak cuba itu, ini, memang Tuhan dah bagi, dah bekalkan dah. Cumanya the challenge is that when they are too young, contohnya kalau anak yang umur setahun nak makan sendiri, you can imagine kan, nanti berselerak, bersepah, but we have to allow, we might make it, carilah tempat dia, letaklah alas, lapik, ini besar lah, supaya apa-apa yang jatuh tu you senang nak kemas, ya. Make it, provide the opportunity for that innate excellence to develop, ya. Jangan disebabkan you nak senang, kita pun kata, oh anak makan sendiri, tak payah, mama suap lah. Memang senang suap. Itu yang what happen, yang anak 5 tahun sampai tak kerti anak makan sendiri, can't even feed himself. When he is so healthy, but he can't feed himself because the maid, pembantu kakak yang bibik kat rumah tu sayang sangat, sebab bibik ni nama pembantu rumah. So dia kemas rumah, dia bantu rumah, dia bukan bantu anak kita tau. Dia memang nak shortcut juga anak kita. So be aware about all those kind of things. Beware of those things. Jangan to rely sangat sehingga kita membuatkan anak kita handicap dekat situ. So you lose there on the confidence of the child. But after some time dengan kita, after 1 or 2 years with us, eventually the child confident, bukan saja boleh makan sendiri, dah boleh makan dengan fork and spoon, properly. It becomes very good, it improves a lot, very confident, very tinggi. So that's cerita pasal acceptance of the child. And then sehingga ada juga about acceptance ni, some child from our experience, some child, and also from what I've gone through for myself, some child are jenis occasional, some child suka study, observer, jenis very teliti, but some child they prefer to study in a vocational setup berbanding dengan university setup. Ini let's say when your child grows, or even sometimes your child wish to study you nak suruh anak you jadi orang kata suka buat medik lah nanti one day when your child is not ready. Your child jadi benda lain. Okay, so to me what our job now is to identify what is your child's strength. What is it that makes him happy? What is it will make him engage in something yang dia suka tu lama? So that from there you can pupuk dia punya focus, dia punya minat, and you can develop from there. Yeah, because no point comparing your child dengan anak orang lain. Anak orang lain, oh dia ni guna, anak dia suka benda ni, so you put expect anak you pun suka the same thing. Yeah, whereas your child is into construction, the other child is into kata sports ke, you know, it's different thing. Yeah, seorang lagi academic, suka membaca. So itu maksudnya acceptance, and then your job is to accept the child and know his hobby, know dia punya strength, so that from there you can develop further and kembang. And then kadang-kadang you akan rasa you are awkward, you are odd dengan orang lain, sebab orang lain anak okay hantar tuition, and then that is the system. But I don't think that is a system yang would develop the child creatively, and it's not creative for us pun, because kita akan force anak kita to do something that they don't like. Contohnya, I feel stressful if the child comes from school, it's already 1:30 kalau Malaysian punya system, ya, 7 o'clock in the morning go to school, and then 1:30 they will come back dari sekolah rendah, and then they will kalau yang sekolah petang tu, they will go to tuition after that, or sekolah agama in the afternoon, and then malam go for tuition classes. So my children, I think after they go to school, 6 hours in school, I think it's enough for them to come back and then reflect and then do their homework. And then that's it. Nah, sekolah agama apa semua, kita ajar anak kita sendiri. So you teach your child to read Quran, you teach your child the values with you, and then when you do things, always share your tabiat or culture that the child would get from you, from us, from the father, from the mother, from our own family. Yeah. So because sometimes when they go to other classes, apa semua, one class is about 30 orang, 40 orang. Now I think dalam satu kelas pun is 40 children. Whereas you have only 1 or 2 children with you. I mean, 4-5 orang, just one family for our own family. Yeah? And then we should be able to discipline ourselves. Night time is bonding time. At least during weekdays, we can solat together, discuss. Yeah? And then during weekends, we have more more interesting, more challenging projects to do together. Yeah. So dari segi acceptance, and then know your child's hobby, so that he would grow up being able to be himself. Because ramai, we will always compare our child to other people's children, and that one day we'll say, we want them to be able to be we always compare, whereas the child is unique. He's not the same as other people. He can't be anyone else. So when your child, if your child lead a life, you have this, you have to stand for your child. Okay, you have to be strong for your child. You have to defend. If orang lain nak pergi universiti, anak you nak pergi politeknik. So what's your choice? Kan? People dalam society lebih suka anak pergi universiti, betul tak? But some child, they choose to be, they are more excellent. They will perform better in a vocational situation. So that's it. So alhamdulillah, it happened to my family juga, and I think they are very successful in their own ways. Some of my children go to university, some choose to go to the polytechnic. Yeah, but they are alhamdulillah, they become pelajar-pelajar contoh masa diorang punya school days. Follow these things that is true for your child, not what the society expects your child to be, because you yang kena. Okay, now I want to go into the next another detail is about how we communicate, how we do games, when we discuss something with our children, how can we do it such a way that we can develop their thinking as well. Yeah, all right. Let's say children sangat suka sekarang ialah on main bola, let's say. Very simple. Everybody at home mesti ada bola, balls. Play the ball game, okay? Play the ball game. Let's say, what is it that we can teach our child about the balls? Of course, shapes, round shapes, kan? Round. About the size of the ball. So different sizes. Ada balls, ada bola, bola apa ni, big ball, small ball, beach ball, footballs, netballs, I mean all types of balls and different shapes. And then the one, because I got many grandchildren, one time when they berkumpul, so one of the game I think is very versatile are the balls. So at home I have about 20 types of balls. Colorful, spiky, squeezy, you know, and then okay, apart from the types of the balls, big, small, beach ball, and balls that you can sit. So when you talk about balls, you have many types of balls that you introduce to your children. So now, of course, I to my cucu lah, yeah. And then, what is it that we can explore with the balls? About, let's say, about sentences, vocabs, let's say. Okay, di Malaysia orang nak belajar bahasa orang putih kan? Okay, English. So let's say what can we do with the balls? First, catch the ball. Let's say our children is just 1 year old, 2 year old, yeah. Learn to catch the ball. Catch the ball. So the children, when you learn to catch the ball, is first try, second try, third try, the ball drops. Kan? First time learning. So what does the parents should be doing? Okay, so that do not allow the child to be struggling to catch the ball sampai 5 kali nak catch the ball tak dapat. Sometimes the child would feel frustrated and then dia rasa alah, this game is too difficult, this person boring lah, tak ada menang lah dengan dia. Your game is too difficult. So once you dah nampak your child is one ball drop, second ball drop, the third one, you pun dah kata creatively duduk dekat sikit, jarak tu dah closer, so make it that your child be able to catch the ball. So dah dapat. So express, yes, good, well done, good job. So your expression, your muka, good job tu, muka memang nampak happy lah, yeah. So jangan I think ramai juga yang sayang nak guna expression ni, reserve to express the feeling of joy, appreciation. Whereas that is the thing that when they go orang kata bekerja apa semua in the real world, you really need all these things to push you to the maximum, yeah. This joy, the excitement of doing things. It starts from small because kata excellence is a habit, yeah. It starts from small. So you try something new and then ada pula orang galakkan. Siapa yang galakkan? Mak lah tu, nak galak mak, ayah, adik-beradik, yeah, the siblings, yeah. So they feel excited. Okay, so come about the ball again. Okay, let's go to next further. So about the size and then okay, games that we can play. What games? Okay, kita tadi catch the ball, roll the ball, kick the ball, bounce the ball, squeeze the ball, apa lagi? Spin the ball, pass the ball. So I kira-kira tu, okay, you sit down lah, you buat lah kerja tu, you boleh kira about 10 types of games that you can play and then you can do the sentences. Yeah, first it's just a matter of discussion. So the children will get it. Oh, spin the ball, twist the ball, and you can bounce. And then when you bounce the ball, make it bounce low, bounce fast, catch ball. You sekejap you throw it slowly, throw fast, and then play monkey game. And the children will conclude that she's a very interesting person to be with. And when you come home, your child will be waiting for you. As opposed to, kalau yang tu tak boleh, ni tak boleh, you're so strict. Okay, ni time makan, ni time mandi. Itu je time yang you nak communicate with your child. Bila anak you dengar you balik, they will find ways to be excused from you. They will go and find to be in their room lah, busy with something else. Rather than engage dengan you, they will find to be, choose to be away from us. So hopefully it doesn't happen to us. But in our busy schedule, I will always advise, my advice is always, if you think you come home, you cannot hug your child, or you can't, pet dia, just spend a few minutes talking to your child secara ikhlas, I think you jangan balik lagi. You go and have a cup of coffee first, tenang-tenangkan diri, because the child will normally, the child has been with a childminder ke somewhere else kan, dia dah rindu satu hari dah ni nak tunggu mak balik, surely dia dah balik tu dah ada benda lain, dia nak peluk you, nak dia macam-macam dia nak cerita, orang tu buat dia lah apa, and you have to have that listening ear walaupun you have a very tough day at the office kan. Macam-macam macam-macam lah kid, ya cerita lah dekat office kan. So that's a cerita main bola. So cerita when you talk to your child, discuss a topic, go deep and wide. Okay, what does a ball do? Okay, apa lagi yang similarities dengan bola? Okay, you tengok tayar, bola, bulat, tayar, I mean the wheels. So if the wheels and then what, you can roll the balls, and then what if the wheels are square? So what are the functions of benda yang round? Itu kajian lah. And then when you kite dengan fruits, ada fruits yang berbentuk bulat. Okay, so you kite. So the children are used to orang kata articulated thinking. Banyak percambahan dari kecil lagi. So when your child dalam, I think in a sekolah rendah in a Malaysian ni, when they come to standard 1, standard 2, standard 3, the child should be doing essay writing, yeah. And I think here in the UK nursery level pun dia orang dah every day you write. So my cucu, I've not written anything today, I must write. So she whatever is interesting, what happened today, she will write something inside. So dah biasa, dah tabiat menulis. So alhamdulillah, just to share, so far from the feedback, my children, we have been using this concept, even in preschools we use this concept. They are good at writing, discussing things, and then when come to essay writing, alhamdulillah, anak-anak usually when kata cikgu bagi markah kan 40 over 40, they get 33, 37, almost full marks in the essay writing, because they are full of ideas, because they have we have been doing like this. So kita as parents, we have started talking or looking at things at many angles from small. So it becomes a habit. Yeah, it's not something masa cikgu kat sekolah, the teacher is a part of lessons to be learned in school, but it is already a habit that we have been doing it at home. Yeah, so the home as a education institution, to me it's not education, to me it's excellence, it's a habit, it's about habit that kita duduk berbincang ni so that we can inculcate that habit. Yeah? And then the other one ialah, okay, still on the same thing, routine harian, let's say juga another one ialah what makes sometimes kita creatively kita explore how creative we are, a creative approach in relationship with our children. Okay, let's say wake up time, wakey we want to wake up our children, so it's already we are rushing apa semua kan, and then our children pun tak bangun lagi. So kalau ikut kan, our first instance ialah rutin kan, nak buka kejut anak ni, cucu bangun cepat, bangun, come on, up, kan, rushing, yeah. So now if we want our child to be more receptive to us, we have to change this kata rushing, because bila kita rushing, orang tak suka, orang anak tengok kita pun dah, dia ada image dah. Mama, this voice, this voice, the father ke the mother ke, and they want to reject. Yeah, I mean they wouldn't they won't give you 100% cooperation lah. Yeah, so we can do something about that by how do we do that? So once you want to, that tendency to wake up. You auzubillah minasyaitonir rajim first. Auzubillah minasyaitonir rajim. Okay sayang, you have to wake up. Yeah. Wake up sayang. Jom wake up. You know, sebut lu sayang tu walaupun dalam hati kita mencakap cepatlah kan, but you have two voices. Always with us we have those two voices. Betul tak? The voice of, now, you know, and the voice yang the calm voice. So kita kata that calm voice ialah yang jiwa yang tenang tu. Wahai jiwa yang tenang, dalam surah Al-Fajr, ya, Al-Fajr kan Allah kata wahai jiwa-jiwa yang tenang. It's always the jiwa yang tenang tu yang akan dapat orang kata melt away rejections, ya. When we are istiqamah, sayang, kita sebut awal-awal elok-elok tak bangun lagi. And then sayang, naik sikit. Sayang. And then kita, we are late already sayang, nanti you tak sempat ke apa bila anak you dah besar. Kalau yang kecil tu, okay sayang, you are so tired, you look as if you are so tired, kan? You angkat perlahan. Jom, mandi, go into the toilet dengan nak mandi. So still, sort of you together, but it is moving to the next step. Yang involve, you tak ada bangun and then you go away. Bangun and then you come again, you know, macam you're not involved. So saja. Sometimes, and then when you do a few times like that, anak-anak nampak perbezaannya. Because I've seen even kadang we share bila dah besar, families compare, mak dia buat macam ni, mak I macam ni. So dia say, mak saya memang kalau dia kejut, kata dari bawah atas pun boleh dengar. so loud the voice. Macam halilintar, mau siapa tak bangun, mesti bangun. So imagine I have 7 children, I have to do that. Of course, pecah dada saya if I have to do that, kan. So I choose to be, I can't do this. So to me that's a better choice. Dan kata alhamdulillah, kata lebih, kata I do not waste a lot of energy there. Alright? Okay, routine. So sama juga when wake up time, bath time, meal times, those are all challenges, yeah. And we have to pandai-pandai. Let's say, okay, I share with you one contoh, meal time. Okay, meal time yang ada fussy eater, kan? Ada fussy eater. And then kalau time makan tu memang they will just find ways not to makan. And then so one time they have children yang ada pattern. The behavior of our child will get reinforced if we give attention. Yeah, let's say kalau dia nak beli sesuatu, want to buy something, and then go shopping, nak beli toy, and then the next time go shopping, nak toy lagi, the same toy or similar, again and again, they keep buying, and then there's a time that they need to stop. We need to stop that, and then so what the child would do would be, kalau tak dapat yang dia nak, dia will kata menangis, go into trauma, bergolek-golek on the lantai, make a scene, yeah, so kita pun malu. And then we say, okay lah, lama, just, you know, 2 pounds, 10 pounds, okay, so next, okay. So we'll have to come to a stop, and then when you say no, becomes no. Okay, no more sayang, no more toys, you've got too much ni. Allah says, kita tak boleh membazir, tak boleh, no more. So but when your child go to the ni and then still get it, is because we keep on giving. They can get attention. When they do that, they always get it. So that behavior being reinforced. So how to stop ialah bila dia orang macam tu kita ignore. And then bila dia bergolek-golek on the floor, okay sayang, we have to going back now. Jom, let's go. Janganlah pula bila dia bergolek tu you pun dah ada tension. When we got tension, that's when they are in power, sort of, yeah, they are winning, you are losing. Yeah, so you have to show that you are not being moved by the action of cemas dia. Okay sayang, we are going back now. Instead of cepatlah ya Allah, cuma. So nampak kita dah being controlled by our child, you know. So dia pun pandai tengok, mak mesti baginya. Ayah always get from ayah don't mind, dia selalu belanja, tapi mak ni dia kedekut sikit. Sometimes they will say they will prefer shopping with either mother or father, yang mana senang dia nak dapat benda, ya. So nak ceritanya we do that kind of behavior, we have to be careful, yeah, not to go into that trick with the children. Yeah, where you have to say no is no. So the children will respect you and you'll be able to orang kata the creative strategies with children is that I promise to tell you about the story of the mealtime story, whereby the child is a fussy eater. Every time at the meal time, you will be talking, cerita, lots of stories to discuss. Macam tu lah, the meals lah. Banyak stories. So, in the end, whilst we were eating, at the end, kita dah habis meals, dia tak makan apa-apa lagi. So, the same goes again. And then, she wants to she wants to go to the toilet. There's always something like that. So, that time, that's when me, the consultant, say, it's okay to my child. To my daughter, ignore him. Kan, I guna the strategy, tak ignore. So, bila so the mother, ignore lah, okay, it's okay. We just continue eating instead of bringing her to the toilet. Masa tu she was 3 years old, the child. They say, I want to go to the toilet, nak ni. It's okay, we hang on after this. It's okay. So we just continue eating. Macam tadi kita akan balik from the shopping, kita terus pergi kan. Ni kita continue eating. And then the child said, habis? Kencing kat sini? And then we thought he was just joking kan. But we were, okay. Jadi and then dia pun look at us and then took a big sigh, and then memang shoo, dia kencing dekat table tu. So nak ceritanya, there are the tips yang auntie kasih, tetap most of the time it works, but sometimes it doesn't work as well, you know. So use it orang kata with a pinch of salt, you know. The strategies. So and then we say, and then everybody stopped. That's mealtime gone berserk kan. So they bawa dia go to the toilet, and then she's not my fault, as if impression dia muka dia tu, it's not my fault, okay, I'm sorry you guys. So next, I think I think the last point I want to stress ialah children being children. The more we are able to coordinate or strategize our body language, our strategies, our activities, dan in line with children punya minat, our own children punya interest, and dia punya bagi space, then the children would love to be with us and listen to whatever you say. Kalau kita suruh buat 5, dia akan buat 10. You know, that's what I have experienced myself. Yeah? And then what is it? And I want to finish off our discussion by sharing this about firing children's imagination. Yeah, when you discuss with children, they'll be able to share their thoughts, and their thoughts will be exploding like anything, and then you can't believe that they can think like that. Yeah. Okay, I share with you one or two things. I think we have about 5 minutes. Okay. One child, we were having some time in the garden. This experience with one of my grandchildren, a boy in the garden. And then I was doing some weeding, and then to me he was alamak, datang mengacau, like I sort of ngacau. So I had to come up with a creative idea how to put him away, sort of, not to disturb me. So I get him to dig the soil. I was weeding, so the same thing. So but he will do the digging. Would you like to have this digger? Is interesting. So he was digging, and then suddenly he saw the cacing, the earthworms. And then, what's in it? Apa ni Tok Ma? He was so excited, and I know he's the type yang berani. Ada child yang sangat geli. Yeah, and bila anak yang geli, kita tak boleh nak paksa dia sebagai orang yang ada anak tu yang jenis berani. So ada anak yang geli. So I know dia tu jenis berani. So I told him, okay, fine, how many earthworms you can. So masa tu I quickly do my weeding so that he wouldn't be disturbing me. And then he dig, and then take a bekas, one ni, so that they put the containers inside, and then he can count. So how many can you find? So he was so excited. It doesn't bother me. He was keep counting. So there's some more here, some more. Okay, go digger, go deeper. And then in the end of it, to me it's already hot. I mean, the sun is a bit dah panas dah. So I get time to go in. And then we went. I thought he would be just bored, but surprisingly, I thought, Ma, can you on the tengok YouTube? I thought, wow, what about you need to rest now? No, I want to see the earthworm. Can you on the YouTube for the earthworm? Oh, and that's 4 years old, 4 or 5 years old, a boy, you know, it's learning outside and learning inside. So, and then after that, we will be drawing the earthworms, and then drawing, and then go to YouTube, draw lagi, so discussion, and then you do writing. So that becomes a lesson at home. Yeah, there's writing, thinking, engagement, exploring, and then I would like, that's the last point I want to share with you. Let's say this one. Children loves to draw, loves drawing, and that's my daughter, my cucu in London ni, mama dia dengan ayah dia lah, ya, mama and ayah dia. And then when the children does drawing, we should be able to understand what's going on in the mind. So you should ask what the child is drawing. Kakak lukis apa? So you say, oh ni, what is it about? My mommy is downstairs. My daddy is showering. My daddy is showering. My mommy is downstairs. So you write. So the children get the idea that pictures, that you can talk about the pictures, and it goes into the prints. So they got the idea that, oh, they must learn how to write and how to read. Yeah, so they have a reason why they should go reading. Yeah, so when you combine, let's say the butterfly or the balls or whatever your child is interested, the trucks. My 2-year-old grandchild, are so much into, so excited with the transport things. Themes about transport. So he knows about dump truck, fire engine truck, apa lagi truck, many truck. Sekarang I pun lagi tak ingat apa cakap. But they have yang low loader, yeah, and the crane. At 2 years old, so at first kita introduce the words, and then after that the sentence, a sort of sentence. Blue truck. Let's say you are 2 years old, very interested with birds, and the birds flying high, flying low, flying, gliding, fluttering, you know, and then the birds in the air, and then they all, after some time, he would say, then because there's also a lake in front of the house, say, bird up, fish down. Okay, cat down, inside fish. So they have, at 2 years old, they can do the connections. Yeah. So because we have introduced the environment to them. But if we are silent, we just go about, whereas the opportunity is always there. But we do not give the energy, we do not give the attention, we are not excited. So our children miss all those opportunities. So that's what I've been doing. So usually children going through this kind of system, they are at least 2 years ahead of time, because they've been exposed. Before they go to school, they've been exposed to all this exposure, excitement, fulfilling their thoughts, yeah, and ideas. So usually children who have got lots of ideas and thoughts, they're easy to, because they engage themselves with their writing, with their ideas. Selalunya dia orang jarang kacau orang. And and the other one ialah, let's say if you're talking about the Hari Raya thing, you know, some children, they just, when they in a crowd, they just want to misbehave because they are not having the attention at home. So that's why at home, once your child, kita kata sangat naughty lah apa, ada masa yang anak yang sangat naughty ni pun, dia orang duduk diam sekejap kan. Masa dia sekejap tu lah, you pergi tengok dia. Jangan masa dia naughty lagi sekali, you pun pergi. Time dia naughty tu, kita pergi. Time dia baik-baik tu, tak ada siapa nak tak cakap dengan dia. Everybody cramping, everybody go to him. So he learned that when you misbehave, people give you attention. So that's the end of our creativity if that happens, kan? And then children when they have new idea, down on paper, write it, and then I make books about these things. And we call it in our preschools, we call it the nature reading books, because from projects make it into discussion, and then becomes vocab, sentences, and then we jot it into our books. Okay, and then I think the last, I just want to conclude on the creative steps. 7 creative steps. First step, when your image is already good with the children, yeah, now you're excited to be with, you have settled that one, you accept your child, so, and you give space for your child. There are 7 things that we should be able to focus on, yeah, as a conclusion for our discussion today. First, when we introduce a topic with passion, yeah, we introduce a topic, interesting enough, and then after that we focus, yeah. Focus on like we are talking about the ball just now, yeah, focus, and then go deep, go wide. What is the function of the round in wheels? And we explore more. We go deep, yeah, ball functions, games of the ball, and then we go wide. And then at the same time, and then after that, we have to conclude about the topic, interesting ke, tak interesting ke, pasal balls ni, what else we can do, what is their opinion, because opinion matters. So we do a lot of discussion, and then after that, wait, hang on, yeah. Discussion, introduce a topic, and kita go for a discussion, focus, and then we go deep, we go wide, and then always what your idea, we ask them about what your idea is. Let's say kalau you read books pun sama juga, what would you think the ending, do you like that ending, what do you think, what would you do as if you are the author, how would you end it up? Okay, so and then after that, take it further. Contohnya, you do some action. Let's say you are talking about recycle, the book is about recycling, about recycle material, so about recycle. So you do something next, research. Don't just let it mati kat situ, just end there, because maknanya it doesn't, our triangle of excellence tu, no action. So those triangle of excellence, from the knowledge, the children are passionate, we are passionate, we do things together, empower them. So the next, I conclude with 3 important all those activity that we have been doing. The concept we have been discussing is about 3 things. We want to be connected to the child, and we are connected to the child, so that the child will be able to take from all the good values from us, yeah, easy, and then there's no rejection when we get connected with them, and they are connected to their surrounding, aware of their surrounding. That's the connection, important. So no meaning that there's not much of a meaning if they sort of is useless, if they know knowledge, they have the knowledge, but they can't connect with their environment. The next one ialah we have to empower them. Maknanya our children are growing, let them be thinking, let them be leading. We need to empower them. Okay, the next eventually ialah balance. So there are times that you have to balance everything, not just kata pagi, ada malam dan siang, sama juga. Kita boleh bagi instruction je, ada juga instruction, and then on the other side discussion, yeah. So, and always review things. I think that's the time that we have for, perhaps, so that I think we can have some discussion. I think inshallah that's I conclude on the topic on educating your child creatively. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Jazakillah khair, Puan Hayati. I think that was a very interesting talk and sharing. Walaupun sejam, tapi insyaAllah I think it's so full of useful and very practical tips as well. Especially I think as a mom of two young boys, kan kadang really struggle macam what to do at home with them, but the way that the things that you shared is very simple and practical, and it's with the things yang memang ada di sekitar rumah, kan, so tak perlu nak beli any expensive toys or anything. It's just with the things that we have at home. And terasalah the part yang Puan Hayati cerita tentang apa, tak nak sepahkan rumah, tak nak bagi kids kreatif sebab tak nak sepahkan rumah. Because I can totally relate to that. So like we were baking together and the kitchen was such a mess. And I felt, rasa macam maybe tak nak baking dah after this with the kids, but they really enjoyed the measuring, the mixing. So one of the points that you said was to provide the opportunity and prepare lah. So kalau dah tahu kan sepah, lapik kan. So alhamdulillah, I think those were very useful and practical tips, alhamdulillah. So I have a few questions from the listeners. Maybe if I just share a few of the questions and then you can answer it. So the first question, tadi Puan Hayati ada cakap tentang tengok minat anak. So from as early as what age or what are the signs yang anak kita minat apa? So how can we macam kita nak identify kan minat apa? Kemudian any tips on how to manage a 2-year-old kan, macam kita tahu kan 2 year is the tantrum terrible twos kan. So how to manage ni 2-year-old ni Ibrahim. So how to manage a 2 years old punya child behaviour. So ada specific question dia kata how to deal with when they say the last one. So macam contohnya dia makan coklat and then dia kata dia nak last one. Tapi bila dia ambil the next piece, dia nak lagi the last one. So dia nak another piece kan. So how do we say no? So bila kita cakap no, dia akan mengamuk kan. So how do we say no, I guess nicely? And then kalau kita biar je dia nangis atau mengamuk, will they be emotionally disturbed or scarred? So maybe those few questions first and then ada a few more questions for Sinta.
Oh dear. Alright. Okay, let's see pasal minat anak Okay. How do we know what anak kita minat? So actually when we have our child, kita tak tahu, we know zero about the child mula kan. Yang tahu yang menyusu, okay. And then after some time, kita pun tengok juga kadang-kadang anak kita style menyusu pun kita tahu kan anak kita jenis macam mana, betul tak? Jenis lasak ke jenis baiknya menyusu, ada kadang dia buat macam highway mak dia kan, kiri kanan. So anak dia jenis lasak. And then nak explore minat, that's why you have to explore many things dengan anak kita. Kita bagi dia buku. So biasa everybody will be reading books. Kata books anak ada, so kita akan tengok anak kita ni jenis engaging dengan books ke, atau kita baca ke, alah dia akan tengok dia punya bicycle, dia ambil bicycle, or dia suka benda-benda lain lagi instead of sitting down. And then maybe he's not good at sitting down reading books, but he may be good at sitting down with the blocks. And I've seen children, people kata, anak saya ni very short attention span lah puan, macam mana nak ni? Okay, let's see about that. He may be short attention span with books, but if you give them blocks, something that is of interest to him, you pula nak kata, jom baliklah, jom, enough. You pula ada problem stopping him doing things, kan? So nak kata macam mana nak tahu tu, there's no shortcut answer, but you always see what it is that engages him more. So kalau suka blocks, usually anak yang setahun, 2 tahun ni akan boleh buat blocks, buat 6 blocks. She's very steady with the hands, kan? So you can 10 pieces of blocks, dia boleh buat straight, boleh adjust. Setengah tu very short tempered, sikit dah mengamuk. So you know your child ni jenis very emotional. So a lot of hugging dulu anak ni. Mungkin kalau yang hugging ni kena storytelling banyak sikit. Kena banyak cerita balik, what is it? How are you feeling? You know, kena pujuk. Kalau yang blok-blok tu, dia cakap banyak, dia buat je. Kan? So you know from your child tu, and then maybe in a garden you play water play, you go riding, you cerita pasal dinosaur, cerita. So banyak tajuk or topics that you need to explore to see what catches him. So your job is, okay, you have 10 cards, 10 issues, 10 discussion. Tengok which one your child, seems to, ya Allah, suka pula drawing yang intricate ni. Ingat kan, dia ni jenis lasak, tak suka benda intricate. Rupanya bila tunjuk Lego yang kecil-kecil tu, it's not his age, dia suka pula benda tu. So, if you have not tried, you wouldn't know. So, parents ataupun teachers yang very particular, yang tahu what they are doing tu will go detail. So, sama juga nak kata macam mana nak tahu kita tahu anak ni, contoh kalau I have a child yang cucu yang alhamdulillah Allah bless me with 7 anak sendiri, 7 orang. The eldest is 38 now. 38. I'm not sure, born 80, so now it's 38 years old. And the eldest is 2 weeks, 2 weeks. I mean, the youngest, my children sendiri, the youngest is 23. And the cucu with 10 years old and 16 of them and 2 weeks old. So you have the whole range. And I see, but when it comes to the children, when you can see your child's personality and interest. If you banyak bergaul, you care tu ni, memang you will be able to find dia kata the soft spot. Ada setengah tu, dia anak yang, this is the first one, first child ni, very particular. Kalau age dia, ayah dia punya, steering kereta tu, the age tu kena straight. Tak boleh sengit. So you know this child is a perfectionist. And then memang ya pun. And then you will have to test your theory, your hypothesis about the child in other areas, so that you kita betul tak that your judgment tentang dia. Okay. And then the second child maybe because the abang dah perfectionist, the second one tu more creative. Yang abang ikut rule semua, yang adik bengkok semua rule. Orang kata suruh pakai seat belt, kejap lagi lah, you know, something like that. And then ada anak ni, dia child ni as early as 1.5 years old tu, he is so because he's exposed to the garden banyak, so dia banyak eksperimen dengan water, lots of water experiment in gardening. So at 1.5 years old, he can sort of very cheekily pancut air ke orang, whereas orang yang child who have not been exposed to that, nak pegang air pun macam tak berani. But he can pegang the hose tu, air sedang pancut, and he can mula he will siram pokok, after that, and he suddenly the pipe tu terjatuh, and then air tu dia berhenti. So he said, and then so he made an experiment. And then dia buka air macam tu, and then dia tutup. He can just tutup the air without having to go to the pipe air. He just tutup by menjunamkan benda tu on the ground. He stop the water flowing, and then pancut again. So that his minat, and he can do gardening. At 2 years old, he knows how to put the seeds and put the tanah. So nak cerita minat, you have to explore, and then you test on your hypothesis, or your theory on the child. And then okay, the next one is kita ask the question about terrible tools, how to manage. First, if you believe the tools are terrible, they will be terrible. Number one. So don't believe that they are terrible. To me, it's just to me is a myth. Terrible tools. They become terrible because they're not satisfied the 2 years of their living on the earth with you. They've been with you. It's a terrible time. That's why they become terrible. But if you think, this is my precious children, child, sebelum dia minta apa-apa dengan you dah tahu dah it's time dia nak minum susu. Before time minum susu, you dah prepare dah. Sebelum dia yelling, sebelum dia apa, you have done it ready dah. And you know that masa time tu, and then you are busy at that time, but you already dah spare dah dia punya milk, or dia punya dinner, or whatever he think you want, whatever he needs before he need to ask. So he need not be terrible because you have fulfilled what he needs beforehand. You dah empathize with his needs. So they need not be terrible anymore. But to memang, and they also become terrible because they believe that when they become terrible, they got the attention. So they continue to be terrible. All right. So when they are terrible, sayang, you look so upset. So voice out their feelings because memang they are upset and you don't know how to say. So it really helps if we say out their feeling, showing that, mak saya faham, oh my mother understands me. Eventually, and and children pun they are intelligent. They kata, there's something wrong. She wasn't like this before. So he keep trying, he keep being difficult dulu. So once, twice, third time, insyaAllah the fourth time tu you berjaya lah. Tapi bila anak you meronta-ronta lagi tu, believe that one day you'll be able to solve it. And anyone, anak memang terrible too kan? Also, you know, lagi excited jadi terrible tu. Sebab everybody believes that they are terrible. So how can they be good? So memang auntie as my stand as a policy, whatever orang kata tu to me, I rasa dia tak ikut yang Islamic approach kot. I mean, these psychologists, they believe, let's say, when we talking about psychology, the cerebral tools lah, apa benda ni, when a child comes into this world, the Christianity punya, or the psychology, the Western psychology would say, they are full of sin. The beliefs of the Christianity is they come into this world full of sin. That's why they have this baptist water kan. But kita, they come to this world suci, putih, bersih. How can they be terrible at 2? Maknanya, if they are still terrible at 2, maknanya, what have we been doing with them? Sehingga dia jadi terrible at 2 years old. So, security, they need that you, kadang-kadang dia are 2 years old, dia ada adik. Kan? The first child. Dia the first child, dia ada adik dia, 1 year old ke, 6 months ke. They are terrible because they don't know what's their position. Mak saya ni nak saya lagi, suka saya tak? So has to test your limits. So you have to know what makes him or her, the child, to become terrible. Mungkin disebab of new situation, ya. So if you believe, then memang dia akan be terrible. I don't think they are. So insyaAllah, okay, after this different, ya. Jangan kata anak kita terrible too, because alhamdulillah I don't experience that actually. Alhamdulillah. So jadi kita kena psycho when kita rasa dia nampak dia nak jadi terrible. Sayang, your adik is so waiting for you, eager to see you. Just came back from somewhere ke apa, always include them. And kita pun bila ada dapat baby baru, kan adik-beradik ke, families, friends will come and visit the new child, ignoring the kakak. So when you come and visit ni, so kakak tu kena buat psychological stroking untuk kakak tu. Buy the flower for kakak, one for the baby, one for the kakak as well. So you buy 2 presents. So they feel, oh, I'm there as well. Tak ada adik je dapat attention, ya. So they reduce. And then also satu lagi, avoid. Kalau tak buat ni kan, bagi kek tak nak makan nasi ni, bagi adik makan. Oh, bagi dia tuan makan. So you create that sense of jealous among the siblings. You don't want this, I give you your kakak. To me, that's a way macam kita nak cheating lah tau. It's not. So it becomes more difficult to handle children like that. And tambah lagi lepas ni sibling rivalry. Yeah, if we go along that line. And then the issue of last one. Kan? Last one, yeah? Okay. I pun ada juga. Okay. Last one, we are going satu je. Okay, satu. Rupanya when it goes to satu, tengok, okay. Habislah satu, and then satu lagi. Kan? Another game pula, or another story, or another book, or another something. Makan ke, tengok ke kan. Okay, sayang. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Dah 3 last one. 1. Okay, that's it. Habis ya? Tutup. Okay. peluk lah dia, peluk ke ni kan, make it macam relax lah. Lepas tu dia nangis ke apa, peluk je. Last one dah, ya. I think mula-mula dia mengamuk ke apa, tak apalah, mengamuk lah sekejap. You give in sekejap. Lepas tu sekali, 2, 3 kali to make it nak sampai kepada last one tu jadi, maybe the third round baru jadi. Yeah, takes time. So especially you're talking about 2, 3 years old. Sometimes 4 years old pun ada juga jenis last one tu kan. You're talking about what old, at what year, what age kan. Sometimes anak yang 4 years old pun dia macam tak faham juga lagi. Saja dia buat je tak faham, nak tengok how strict we are. You say, okay sayang, we promise kan, we promise. Okay, that's it. And then kalau kita, okay dah, promise. And then kita pun off. Dia pun kata, Allah, rejection banyak. Okay, last one sayang, last one tu. Dengan lembut dia cakap, that's it. Finish our last one. Tutup, and then you macam off. You belah, you pergi je. Lepas tu kalau dia nak menangis ke apa, you pujuklah dia, abang kata, pet dia, oh last one sayang, kan hug dia ke apa. Last one kan, and you are strict with that one, last one. Instead of, dah janji dah last one, you dah bergaduh dengan dia. Ya, bila bergaduh means you are talking, you are expressing your negative energy, rejection dah. Yeah, so it's not, you are not professional anymore. Once you tak professional, anak pun tak berapa, wouldn't really accept you as whatever you ajar tu, macam dia tak terima sangat. Alright, okay, I think that's our finish our 3 questions. InsyaAllah.
Okay, alhamdulillah. Very interesting answers. Really like the one where we have kita yang kena positif kan dengan anak kita kan. Rasa sebenarnya sebab selalu panggil terrible twos. Next question. Macam mana kita nak optimize potensi anak-anak kita dengan sistem pendidikan and culture masyarakat kat Malaysia nanti yang in general kurang meraihkan kanak-kanak to be creative and exploring.
Okay, maybe a very good question. So this is where I think we have to get back to the family as an institution would be responsible to our child's excellence. Yeah, we expect other people, school, to provide the excellence that your child need. Memang you'll be surprised, you'll be upset, you'll be very unhappy because no matter how good a school is, it still is not the same as the values that you'll be able to impart with your children, your own children. Tambah-tambah lagi kalau kat Malaysia sekarang, very exam oriented, not celebrating individuality, creativity, all this thinking, exploration, observation, attitude of children. Yeah? So it's more that jadi how to ni ialah I would suggest get into the PIBG, get involved if you are going to the public schools, okay? And then let your children see that you are engaged with their teachers. Yeah, at least the child, they may be unhappy. My own grandchildren also was saying that everything is good about Malaysia, food, family, of course, kan, except school. So except school, tu baru, it's just only standard 2, it's just about 8 years old, 8 years old. Kalau yang preschool tu, because they go to my preschool, they say, how come you have adik dia nama Hanan, how come you have lots of projects and I don't have any projects? And it's okay, you can do it at home. So whatever the child feels they miss all those activities, exploration, it is us that should be able to balance it, add on, provide the opportunity, weekends ke apa, with our own children. Because macam what I've gone through myself, I do not follow exactly what the school system, we not rely just on that, because the practice of the society is that go to school, sekolah agama, and then tuition at night. If you don't do this, then you are weird. You are something. What's wrong with you? Why don't you send your child? Are you not, you are not keen, not interested in your child's progress? But alhamdulillah, by not doing that, they became pelajar for the school. So I think it must be right, kan? It must be right. And then they start asking, what food do we eat? So to me, the gist of it ialah jiwa kita, anak kita tenang. What we say is what we do. When they go to school, they have these complaints about your friends ke teachers. Kita listen. Yeah, kita listen and then okay, and kita find out how we can help. Let's say sometimes my child says anak dia, and the teacher said dia kena marah cikgu, writing was not good, minta bukan Arabic dia tak cantik. So I was upset. Masa tu the child was just standard 2, standard 1 ke standard 2, aku don't remember. But bila come out, your teacher said that. Oh, macam, well, quite a nasty teacher kan, sort of. So and then I said, let's have a look at your book. Tengok, memang sungguh tulisan nasty, tak cantik. And then when we say, okay, let's do it together, so the child improve. Because sometimes it can be because of the language problem, language problem, children would feel very out of place and they lose their confidence. So, and then, but your child would be very excellent in English, as what my niece say, oh, I'm the best in English. I'm the best, dia kata, because 100%. BM, 68%. It's okay, I said. And then English, mathematics, 80% because of the language. I'm the best, she says, English. So we encourage on the English part and then projects. So we do a lot of projects. We have to do a lot of projects cover during what is not me. And then at the same time, get her to be able to accept the school system. Not that the school system as such, is that she is happy if you decide wants her to be in that school. At least she has some friends, teachers that she thinks she can connect to. That's why you need to be when the event there's the call for PIBG or cooperation gotong royong in school, we have to go around. Okay, so I think that's what I can give some input on that, inshallah.
Okay, alhamdulillah. So maybe for the last 5 minutes, actually just curious, I just wanted to know, atau maybe nak minta respon atau pandangan Puan Hayati lah tentang ni off topic sikit lah, tapi tentang case yang berlaku kat Malaysia kan hari ni, yang the very sad case of the 5-month-old baby that died at the babysitter's house. Because you have a lot of experience in parenting and you involved with childcare kan dengan tadi kan Naluri semua. Maybe the next 5-10 minutes just brief like what are your thoughts about this issue, and if there's anything that we can change in Malaysia, any changes, positive changes that we can make in Malaysia.
Okay, very good topic there, because I was yesterday was so engaged with that juga, kata sampai tak ada nak tidur rasanya. It was very, orang kata it was alarming lah, was very out of the mind punya situation, whereby a child, a very innocent child, 2 weeks je, baru the parents have just sent the child to 2 weeks. And then so it's about the 2 things that I see there. I mean, what we can do. For the quality of the preschool teachers, of the early childhood, the taska operators, the degree of professionalism. Maybe as things has evolved, it seems that the child died of because of blunt concussion, object, trauma, some knock. So maybe the child fell down or being kena pukul dengan, tak tahu what is the ni, ada doktor buat postmortem kan about the child. And then maybe it was just a fall and tiba-tiba anak tu dah meninggal kan. And then the childminder, the pengasuh don't know how to handle it, and then resort to doing that kind of orang kata move yang is very orang kata tak boleh nak terima akal ya. So when it comes to maybe situation yang macam tu, orang kata was about mental health ya. Our mental health of our society. Those are the things that we have to be able to kata two things. Satu, on the side of people providing the services, we can improve on that, develop quality, develop professionalism, do mental health talks, awareness, trainings for all those, not just also for parents. Because and then for those who are in the working parents, parents yang wife, mothers who have got to work, doing service to the society, memang we need to provide that serious support actually, whereby people sama ada you have to improve on how do you give meaningful support for the contoh yang macam just baru datang anak just 3 months, maybe you have nak lengthen masa cuti balin ke, or orang kata you take a sabbatical, orang kata leave for 1 or 2 years. To me is always if we want our ladies, our women of the society to be able to contribute, so we have to be able to really provide for the needs. Contoh childcare need, or maybe we need to have community childcare instead of private childcare. And someone who will come and provide services, visiting expert childcare, visiting all the centers, at subsidized rate or something that being sponsored, subsidized by the community. To me, worker community work has got to be more intact now in Malaysia, because we can't just, it's your problem, you settle it yourself. Me myself pun, I have my cucu, I'm reluctant kalau you have to send to some childcare, because I know it's 0 to 7 months is quite sensitive period about dari segi safety apa semua, and then all this safety issues, kalau mental health macam ni is not being checked, we have to be more serious about that lah. I think we need to set up a committee, steering committee perhaps, looking into these possibilities of having towards a better provision for our own children, because we can't allow these things to happen chance, and tiba-tiba we were aware of that, and then after some time it will subside, and then it will come again. So something has got to be, maybe the Kementerian Kesihatan, the Kementerian Pendidikan, Pembangunan Wanita, organizations, kementerian have to come in together to see all these things as one agencies. The integrated forces instead of cases. That's why it becomes bangunan is like that. Benda dapat lesen dah. Anak-anak education macam ni pula, training teachers and then curriculum macam ni pula, all separate. And then the issue society pula. Issue society, the real issue on the ground can be more daunting. We sometimes orang yang buat polisi pun tahu masalah rakyat kat bawah ni macam mana. So the community should be speaking up. What problem we have to be addressing? The have to be strong. Yeah. So bila let's say kalau the staff nurse, she's mak Akma tu kan, baru lepas ni, so baru lepas kira 5 bulan, some kata 3 bulan, 5 bulan, so masih baru, they are still young parents, macam kena ada another body, a support group that gives support to this young parents tengah orang kata nak mula bertapak dalam kehidupan mereka. Kena ada macam someone guiding them. Sebab now kita punya extended families are all over the place. It's no longer we stay in one put. So we need to be able to create a extended family in community, so that she wouldn't have to go to ataupun something reliable. So maybe yang ni pun berlaku kita kata reliable, but it's just that the mental health of everybody is a bit challenging now. So the issue of mental health should be addressed. Parents, school, daripada anak-anak kecil lagi. How are you feeling today? Jangan sampai dah tak tahu. They don't even know how they are feeling, and tiba-tiba they explode. Yeah, the mental health issue is also increasing in Malaysia. So that's why to me, happy children is to me is satu perjuangan lah. I've been put myself as providing the voice for children, trying, because the children cannot speak, but we should be able to promote that understanding of their feelings, so that they have better opportunity. InsyaAllah itu saja. InsyaAllah.
Okay, jazakillah khair Puan Hayati. Really appreciate that you are able to spend some time with us today. Walaupun busy jaga cucu dan attend konvo anak kan. Alhamdulillah, semoga Allah bagi keberkatan pada masa and masa yang Puan Hayati spend untuk malam ni kan. Apologize for ending it on a quite a sad or quite a sad question. Tapi I think because everyone pun very upset with the issue, and I just really wanted to know what your thoughts about this issue. But Alhamdulillah, it was a really interesting topic today, and banyaklah saya sendiri pun banyak belajar. So maybe the last, maybe just quickly summarize the 7 tips that you shared on being creative. So 1, introduce the topic with passion. 2, focus. And then 3, go deep. 4, go wide. 5, make sure to conclude what we've gone through again. And then 6, empower the child's idea. And then finally, take it further and balance. So insyaAllah, hopefully we can slowly try and praktikkan apa yang kita dah dengarkan hari ini, insyaAllah. So I think we'll end it here because it's 9:30. Thank you so much again. Okay, sampai sini je kot. Okay, jazakillah khair, Puan Hayati. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nice to be able to be with you all.
Okay. Alhamdulillah.
Okay.
Assalamualaikum.
I'm gonna take this apart.